Good morning, children. Welcome to class 4. And today we are going to learn subject English, chapter 1, that is the tree huggers. And lesson objectives are to appreciate the importance of trees, to comprehend the text. Now, we are going to do a small activity to begin the lesson. So here there are two pictures, picture 1 and picture 2. Look at these two pictures and you have to tell me how your life would have been, how your life would be without trees. Just discuss among yourselves, just discuss among your mind, and then let me know the answer. It will tell us how important the trees are to us. Right. So children, so in this first picture, what do you see? There is much greenery. There are many trees. Yes, and the environment is looking so cool. But in the picture too, are you able to see that? Yes. So when there are trees, there is a life. When there are no trees, there is no life. We also cannot live without trees. Trees are the most important to trees are more important to us. Now, let's see some of the importance of trees. Can trees help in cleaning the air? Yes, trees help in cleaning the air. They are they are providing us oxygen to inhale. Right? What do we get from trees? We get wood from trees, fruits from trees, and medicine from trees. Trees are known as home too. Yes, trees are known as a home to animals, birds, insects, everybody. So, in this environment, along with us, there is another living being which is there, and that is a tree. And we have to protect the trees. So, here we are understanding the importance of trees. If trees are there, there is a life. If the trees are not there, there is no life. Now, we are going to learn what is there in our chapter. So, the tree huggers, the name itself is showing that, telling us that we are going to learn about the tree huggers. So, let's start.
Reading and comprehension. Let's read. This is a true story that took place many years ago, but it still inspires and motivates us. Once upon a time, in a small village called Kejarli in Rajasthan, lived people who did not like hunting of animals and cutting down of trees. They loved both animals and trees. People lived happily in this village. Each person in this village planted a tree and took good care of it. The village was under a Maharaja's rule who wanted to build a palace for himself and his family. So he ordered his soldiers to bring wood from the forests. The soldiers started their search for wood and they found a small village that was full of trees. The soldiers went there, but as soon as they started to cut the first tree, they heard a voice, "Stop! Please don't cut the tree." It was the voice of Amitabh Bishnoi, a woman who had planted the tree. She stood in front of the tree, hugged it with both her hands, and said, "Before you cut this tree, you will have to cut me. Are you going to sacrifice your life for this?" asked the soldiers. Yes, I will. I love this tree as I love my family, came the prompt reply. Prompt means immediately, consequent reply. Soldiers tried to explain that as it was the Maharaja's order to cut the tree, she should respect it. It was useless to give her life for the tree, but Amrita Bishnoi refused to leave the tree. The soldiers became furious and cut the tree. Amrita, the tree lover, sacrificed her life and died while protecting the trees. Soon, some people of the village came forward and got involved in the struggle. So, it is not only Amrita Bishnoi, but some more people have got and involved in the struggle. Brave men and women of the village laid down their lives to save trees. They made it possible for the soldiers to cut the trees. When the Maharaja came to know about this struggle, he felt very sorry. He went to meet the people of the village. He apologized to the people and promised to give them gold coins. But the people refused and said, if you want to give us something, then please ban cutting of trees and hunting of animals. The Maharaja accepted their wish. After that day, the people in the village lived happily, but they also remembered their heroes who sacrificed their lives for the love of trees. Many years later, in the 1970s, Sundarlal Bahuguna, along with some women, started the Chipko movement. Chipko means sick, stick, which was inspired by Amrita Bishnoi. The purpose of the movement was to protect trees in the forest from being cut. It is first started in Chamoli district of Uttarakhand and then it spread to other parts of the country. One of the best things of the Chipko movement was the way it involved women. In Chamoli district, in the year 1974, a group of women protected 25,000 trees from being sold off by the government. This movement gave women the power to change their world. So, such a good lesson plan it is, such a good chapter it is, right? So, about the tree huggers. It's really an inspiring story to help the environment with trees. There are so many trees that have been cut.
And let's hear new words. Inspire. Inspire means to give somebody the desire, confidence, and do something. Motivate. To encourage someone to do something that involves hard work. Sacrifice. To give up something of value. Prompt. To act quickly. Furious. Very angry. Involved. Being part of something. Struggle. A hard fight in which people try to achieve something. Apologize. To say sorry. Ban. To decide or say officially that something is not in allowed. So these are the we have learned. Now, children, when we are coming on to the last one, so there are some questions which are framing in my mind, and they are there in I Wonder also. So let us see. Kejali. We are able to hear a word called as Kejali, the village. So where is this Kejali village? It is in Uttarakhand. Now, where is Uttarakhand? We should. Is it close to our town? Let us see. So, where is Uttarakhand? You can just point it out in this map pointing. So, there is Delhi, New Delhi. Just above the New Delhi, the yellow color one, whatever the thing is there, that state you call it as Uttarakhand. And here only it has happened. The Chipko movements started, right? The purpose of protecting the trees has started. So this is the place where the this is an original, this is a story which has happened in Uttarakhand Kejarli village with a lady called Amrita Bishnoi. And yes, it's a great purpose where they protected almost 25,000 trees, which is helping us to live better. So, children, tomorrow we will go another lesson plan the next day. So, conclusion is please read the text twice. After reading the text, please do let's try from page 3. So, after reading that, you have the let's try one where you have to read the sentences and write true or false against each statement. So, the, so the statements are the people of Kejali loved the trees. The Maharaja wanted to build houses for the villagers. Amrita Bishnoi wanted to protect the trees. The villagers did not help Amrita. The Maharaja understood what the villagers were trying to say. The Chipko movement was inspired by Amrita Bishnoi. So, children, this will be an easy task for you all. You have to write true or false for the statement. Try to read it out and then try to do the exercise. Thank you so much, children.